Yo, what's up, man? What would you do if somebody called you out, embarrassed you, and made you look stupid? Coming up, we gonna see what Arie Spears did.
Wesavelli, it's the Wesavelli podcast. Wesavelli G, Wesavelli G. Yeah, it's the Wesavelli podcast. Come and chill, chop it up with the God.
Yeah, man. Ever since the new year, Katt Williams did his thing, went viral, went crazy on the internet, calling out a lot of people in Hollywood, and everybody been responding. Kevin Hart, Ricky Smiley, on and on and on. But this is the Arie Spears version of Arie Spears' explanation, him coming out talking about the incident. So without further ado.
You know, a lot of people have been asking me on the Instagram about my thoughts on the Katt Williams situation, and he did mention me, which was a head scratcher because I don't know what I did to him. And, you know, I was going to save this for my podcast, but I might as well kind of get into it now. And basically, I'm going to repeat the same thing on my podcast. And, you know, again, people ask me what I thought about it. And I'm going to say this, you know, I think it's sad. It saddens me to know that my people, the people I love, black people, as well as everybody else, but my people come first, black people, we love drama. We love drama. We stew in it. We love it so much that we allow it to be detrimental to the progress of us and the culture. We absolutely love it. Because I'm asking myself, why did he do something that was both?
All right, I got a question. Instead of addressing what he said or dispelling what he said, you want to attack this dude coming from a Martin Luther King standpoint, like you are righteous. Hey, this man telling this truth. If you have an opposing stance on it, like, man, let us know. Like, prove your point. Prove that what he did was wrong or what he said was wrong. But I got a funny feeling he ain't gonna do that.
Necessary and absolutely pointless. And in reading the comments, you know, it's I can tell we love drama by the shit we say, you know. Protect Katt at all costs. We gotta protect Katt. He the GOAT. He the GOAT. And I want to address both those things. All right, number one, the GOAT thing is a useless title. Every comedian, every entertainer, every performer is the GOAT to their fan base. Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer are the GOATs to their fan base. Wanda Sykes, everybody he called out, Ricky Smiley, Kevin.
It's funny that the GOAT is a useless title when you're at the bottom. Nobody has ever considered this man, Arie Spears, a GOAT. But when we talking about certain people in Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, I've heard this man talk about the GOAT a lot. So now to hear him say that it's a useless title, useless term, that's weird.
All right, Chris Tucker, they're all GOATs to their fan base. I get called a GOAT and a legend all the time. If you think I'm tooting my own horn, look at my comedy clips. Go through the comments. Aries, you a GOAT. You a legend. While that's...
Oh my gosh. Arie Spears has had some funny moments, man. I'm not even gonna lie. An earlier Arie Spears is, you know, he has some good what do you call it? Impersonations he can do. He decent. But I'm never calling this dude no GOAT. He's not even up there, man.
Flattering, it's a useless title. There can only be one GOAT, and his name was Richard Pryor. I remember one of my favorite things to watch was the 30 for 30 with Shaq on ESPN when he was playing for the Orlando Magic. And in his younger days, he goes, you know, when people would ask me whose team is it, when you're in your 20s, you care about shit like that. I had to let people know it was my team. But as I got older, I realized that's a useless title because the ultimate goal was to win a championship. So as far as y'all saying who the GOAT is, Katt is your GOAT. I understand that. but that's a useless title. Then you
But what did he say wrong? What did he say about you that was incorrect? Will he ever get to it?
things like, yo, we gotta protect Katt at all costs. Protect him at all costs. Did he cure cancer? Did he cure AIDS? Did he end racism? Did he figure out black poverty? Turn the volume down. Protect Katt at all costs. Knock it off. Keep it in perspective. This is a news cycle. That's all this is. It's a news cycle. This ain't curing cancer.
It's weird because you comparing this man to people who've, well, did he cure cancer? That's a weird reply to what he said about you, bro. And you're not even saying that what he said was untrue. And whether it's a news cycle or not, bro, come on, man. This is embarrassing. He seems really emotional right now. Real emotional.
This ain't nothing to protect nobody about. Oh, he shook up Hollywood. He exposed Hollywood. Ooh, he told the truth. Again, to me, this is pointless. What did he do? What did he change? He didn't change anything.
I want to tell you that.
All right, man. Let's come off of this for a second. All right. So what I'm getting from this, he's never going to get to the point. He is never going to get to the point and
Easiest and
let us
fastest
know-
way to make a full-time
hold on a
income
second.
with.
And let us know what his beef is, what his gripe is with Katt Williams. He's not going to do that. He's going to keep coming up with these comparisons. Did he cure cancer? Come on, man. Just address what he said about you and move it and keep it moving. But I know he's not ever going to address what he said about him. This is hilarious. Like, nobody who's replied to what Katt Williams had to say is directly responding to what he said. They're making jokes about him, calling him crazy, saying he needs help. It's just weird that these are their responses. You know what I'm saying? It's comedy, man. It's comedy. And y'all can't even come with a decent reply. Let's get back on it.
Steve Harvey. The success, the fame, the money, the momentum, the adulation, the respect, the adoration from the fans is still going to all be there. Same thing with Cedric. Same thing with Chris Tucker. Same thing with Ludacris. Same thing with Rhonda Sykes. Same thing with me. Same thing with Ricky Smiley. Everybody that he named will still go on. Nothing has changed. All right? This wasn't life or world changing. It's a news cycle. And it's funny because this is why I say social media is both a blessing and a curse and dangerous. This phone, this device gives everybody a platform. Everybody gets to be heard, which is power. And everybody don't deserve power. I'm reading some of the comments about Kevin, and I'm reading stupid shit like, oh man, Kevin's fan base is turning on him now. Katt done made it so his fan base is turning on him now. Kevin ain't never been funny. He ain't funnier than Katt.
Kevin Hart, outside of his first one or two stand-up comedy shows, is the corniest dude in Hollywood. The corniest, but he gets the most love from, as far as getting movies and stuff like that. Kevin Hart is not a good stand-up comedian. And you know it, bro. You know it.
Well, first of all of that is subjective. Secondly, the people are saying that Kevin ain't funny or he ain't funnier than Katt. We're never
Like I just said, he's not funny.
Hart fans to begin with. Don't get it twisted. Kevin Hart is a global phenomenon. He's globally famous. He can go anywhere in the world and
Famous doesn't equal funny, bro. He's famous for sure. Is he funny? He is not funny.
a whole arena, a stadium by himself. The box office movie receipts don't lie. The tickets, the receipts at the ticket gate that you go through when you go to the arena sold out, don't lie. So for all these people that think that Katt has turned the world on its axis about Kevin, knock it off. Turn the volume down. Kevin is just fine. And again, those people saying that negative shit about Kevin were never fans to begin with. But you let people tell it, average Joes who now have power because of the phone and the platform. Oh, we must, Katt exposed the Illuminati. We must stop giving our money to these devil worshippers. We must take our power back. What power? You're not that serious. You're not that important. Stay in your lane. And last but not least, here's this. While we're all focusing so hardly on what Katt did, which again, I think was unnecessary and pointless, there's a young, beautiful black actress who we all know and love.
What did he say that was wrong, bro? What did he say about you that was incorrect? You should be. I thought he was coming up here to explain why what he said about Arie Spears was incorrect. Bro.
Who recently has been all over social media, literally in tears, because she's not getting the money that her white female counterparts get. Taraji B. Henson. So while we're all focused...
Taraji B? Who was that? Taraji P. Henson.
On the Katt Williams hype drama news cycle, there's that.
So the first thing...
All right, man. Just like I thought, he was going to rant and rant, just like everybody else is doing. And I heard, I need to see it for myself, Ricky Smiley cried. I don't really know if I believe that or not. But I seen Kevin Hart's response. It was like jokes. Him with the Plastic Cup Boys, it was just jokes. Basically calling this dude crazy. The stuff he was saying is unbelievable, it's crazy. When it comes down to it, man, nobody's saying what he said was wrong. Nobody's saying what this man said was wrong, which is like not even surprising to me, because when I saw the interview, the stuff he was saying, whether it was true or not, it made sense. It just made sense to me. So I'm waiting for somebody to come up here and with their receipts and explain to me why this dude is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Without calling him crazy, without making up a bunch of crazy, ignorant stuff about curing cancer. Come on, man. Anyway, this Wesavelli G podcast, man, I'm out. I'll be back. Hit the like button, subscribe, holler at me.
Wesavelli, it's the Wesavelli podcast. Wesavelli G. Yeah, it's the Wesavelli podcast. Come and chill, chop it up with the gods.